Hey guys, thanks for following me on my channel and all the support. Today we are going to be doing one of the lesser known characters, or maybe if you follow The Simpsons a lot you'll know him, but this is going to be Kent Brockman, and he's the anchor, or that news reporter that you see often. So he's kind of easy to draw, but there are a lot of kind of nuances to him. So I'm going to start with kind of his eye here. So let's go ahead and work with his eye. These characters here don't have a full circle, so it's a little bit different than your conventional Simpson family. So it's more or less like maybe a little bit more than half a circle here. Just like this. Like I said, we don't need perfect, but we just need to have enough room and coverage, if that makes sense at all. So that's kind of his eyeball right there. So you notice I didn't do a complete circle. And then his eye, he always looks sleepy to me. So if you're thinking Kent Brockman, you know, he looks kind of sleepy. You just want to have a line almost as long as his under the eye right here. So it's kind of a combination. And his eye goes like this. And if you look at any of my other tutorials, you know we start off with the eye because for me it's the easiest to do. And I'll have him looking downwards. And I always darken the eyes. Okay. So that's his first eye, and then we can do a second eye, but we'll have to do the nose first in this case. So the nose, it looks like this. You take it from the line here and just slightly above, bring it down, give it a big gigantic nose. Has a little bit of a roundness to it, so you want to make sure you give it that little nuance, a little bit of a curve, and then you can come down and around and over. So kind of a big nose, little arch around, and just give it a little bit of shape. You don't want it too sharp. You don't find too many things that are too sharp. Different characters might have different noses, but the nose and the eyes typically set things apart. Work on the other eye, kind of the same thing. We'll continue that mid eye line here, followed by that same kind of that half circle. So just kind of measure it out, slightly lower, bring it out. So as you get more comfortable drawing different Simpson characters, you know, they have some things that are the same, and then some things that are a little bit more unique to their characters. So, and that's why I like drawing them, because different characters have kind of different line sets, and if you follow them, you will always get the right product. So you can kind of see we did the eyes, we did the nose. Now for the mouth. Mouth is just kind of slightly, almost even, but not quite, but it's gonna probably line up with the nose here. And it's kind of a long one too. Like this. Like I said, I always pre-trace my lines out. And you're almost doing the nose over, but not quite. Okay. We'll probably go right here, bring the nose around. So just kind of draw those kind of in tandem. We got his mouth or so like this. He kind of has the mouth kind of open. Alright, so we did the eyes, nose, working on the mouth here, his upper lip, and then his lower lip. Kind of give him a thick neck. And then for the ears, just kind of measure it out. Let's see. We'll go right here. I would say I think his ear is somewhere right here, but we'll just have to play it out by ear, see if that looks okay. So I always start with the backward C. So the backward C is always the easiest part. Then I will go out here. So I'm kind of working, you know, I have an image of him in my head, and so I'm just trying to recall. He's got a really thick line here on the side, kind of a droopy, a little bit of a droopy look. Okay. And so as working in different areas, I'm working on his back part of his neck. And he's got kind of an angle here usually for his necktie, or for his kind of his attire. And I think he's got a bulge. Yeah, he's got a bulge, I believe. So we're gonna find that angle, bring in the necks together. So you can imagine we all start from the one eye here, ear, neck, give him a collared shirt, and if there are certain characters that you want me to try next, go ahead and just leave me a comment and let me know which character that you might be having some difficulty with, and I can definitely help you break it down. And think about art styles, you know, they transition over. Just, you know, it takes time to figure out a good style that you have, but if you got a good style, you know, you just kind of work at it, and a lot of the times it's just practice. Practice is the name of the game. And the more you practice, the better you get. And the weird thing about practicing is the more you practice, you can't get any worse at it. Okay, so let's go back and give him a little bit of a forehead here. And we're almost done, so we gotta make sure that he's got hair. So the hair is what really makes him different then. So the hair is gonna be, he's got an actual hairline. So I would say let's go ahead and say this should be the top of his hairline. Give it a little curvature here. So pre-trace it out. Okay. And then bring it down. Not too much of a sharp line. Bring it down here. So it's taken shape. Give him an eyebrow. Eyebrow, you know, just a kind of exaggerated rectangle. You'll notice with a lot of the extra facial features that they're, a lot of the times they're pretty exaggerated. You can kind of shade those in if you like. And then for the hair, we've got 3 bumps. 1, 2, And it goes up here. Same thing for the top of the hair. A little bit of a shape. Back of the hair. Up and around. Kind of give it a wavy look. Not too much, but kind of keep them consistent. Okay, that means we're almost done. Okay. And now for this hair, just give it a little bit of some lines here just to kind of give it some definition. Doesn't have to be exact, but here you are. This is Kent Brockman reporting. And so let's go ahead and just do a quick recap. What you call it? A recapture of what we did. So you started with the eyes. Then we did the nose first before this eye here. Came down, give him a little, kind of a wrinkle there. Upper lip, mouth, bottom lip, around for the neck. Backward C for the ear. Give him kind of the hairline. Finished up with the accentuated with some eyebrows. Give him some hair. Got his tie on, collared shirt. And that's Kent Brockman. So, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you have a specific Simpson character you want me to try, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll go ahead and try to do it for you. So there you have it. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.